Hey everyone, welcome back. We're diving into something pretty cool today.
Yeah,
Contact center automation. We're
absolutely.
talking about all those customer service interactions we have
Right.
all the time, and how they're changing big time,
Yeah, exactly.
thanks to things like robotic process automation.
That's right. Robotic process automation.
We found this really interesting article by Abhinav Sabharwal.
Yeah.
It's called Unlocking Value Across the Customer Journey with Contact Center Automation.
Hmm.
It just lays it all out, how contact centers are using all this automation to do more, faster,
Right.
but also to actually improve the experience we have as customers.
Totally. It's not just about cutting costs. It's about
Yeah.
making the whole thing better, smoother for everybody.
Right.
And I think that's the really exciting part of it all.
Yeah, so let's break this down. Like, how are they actually doing this?
Okay, so the article talks about these 3 stages of what they call contact center automation maturity.
Okay, mature.
Each stage kind of builds on the one before it.
All right, so give me the rundown with stage one.
Stage 1, it's all about improving something called average handling time, or AHT.
AHT.
It's basically how long it takes to deal with a customer.
Yeah.
And this is where RPA really shines, because it can take over all those really repetitive tasks that agents have to do, like
see.
updating customer info across tons of different systems,
Right.
stuff like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it frees them up.
I mean, that sounds great in theory, but doesn't that also mean
Yeah.
less personalized interactions?
Yeah.
Like if it's all just robots doing everything.
That's a really good point, and that's where the design of the automated workflows comes in. It's super important that we're not sacrificing quality for speed, right? So imagine an RPA that can instantly pull up and verify a customer's warranty status, while at the same time the agent is actually talking to the customer, really understanding their specific needs and issues and stuff.
So it's like they work together.
Exactly. It's about using the technology to enhance that human touch, not to replace it.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we move on to stage 2, and this one is all about boosting first call resolution, or FCR,
SCR.
and also something called Net Promoter Score, or NPS.
Oh, NPS?
Yeah, and these are the big, the heavy hitters when it comes to measuring customer satisfaction.
Okay, yeah.
Like how happy are people with what just happened.
Right.
And I'm guessing you're probably thinking RPA probably has something to do with streamlining things here too, right?
I mean, yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah, absolutely. RPA can help create these, what Saharwal calls in the article, he calls them orchestrated workflows.
Orchestrated workflows, okay.
Yeah, so picture this, right? A customer calls in, maybe they've got a faulty product or something. The RPA can jump in, pull up their entire order history, check their warranty status, and even start the process of getting a replacement sent out.
Whoa.
And all of this is happening while the agent is there with the customer, providing empathy, guiding them through the process, making them feel heard and supported.
Wow. So instead of getting bounced around from department to department, put on hold forever, the whole 9 yards,
Exactly.
they're getting a one-stop shop kind of thing.
It's a totally seamless experience for the customer.
Yeah, and the agent has everything they need to actually solve the problem right then and there.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's a win-win for everybody involved.
I love that.
Right.
So what's stage 3?
All right, so stage 3 is where things get really, really interesting.
Okay.
This is where we start talking about driving revenue growth.
Okay.
So we're not just talking about saving money here.
Right.
We're talking about actually making money.
Oh, okay. I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
Okay, so think about things like 24/7 self-service. A customer can solve a simple billing issue or reset their password at 3 a.m. if they want to. No agent needed.
Wow.
That saves the company money, but it also provides incredible convenience for the customer.
Right.
They don't have to wait for business hours or anything like that.
Totally. Cool.
And then there's the whole potential for what we call proactive issue resolution.
Okay.
Imagine using data to identify and fix potential problems before they even impact the customer.
Oh, I see.
That's the kind of personalization that can really create some seriously loyal customers.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
It's really amazing to think about how RPA is really reshaping not just contact centers, but the entire customer service world.
Yeah.
It's like you said, it's not just about saving money, it's about making the experience better for everyone.
Exactly. And it really makes you wonder, how could this evolution of contact centers, how could it impact other industries,
Oh, yeah.
What about healthcare?
Totally.
What about finance? Like, what possibilities are out there for using all of this amazing technology to just improve customer interactions across the board, you know?
Yeah, that's a really thought-provoking quotient.
Yeah.
I mean, it's clear that this technology is only going to become more powerful and more prevalent, you know?
Yeah.
It's going to be really fascinating to see how it all evolves and shapes the way we interact with businesses. I mean, who knows? Maybe even with each other, you know, in the years to come.
Totally.
Something to think about the next time you're stuck on hold, you know, waiting for customer service.
Right. Exactly.
Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll catch you next time for another deep dive.
Is you then?